Yo, yo, how's it going, everybody? You've already gathered from all countries and started a stream. Where are y'all from? I know you're from Russia, and there was a Germany in the chat earlier. Where are you guys all from? Mic check, mic check. Should be good. Yo, yo, Just Assassin, how you doing? UK. Latvia, Washington. Wow, there's a lot of there's a lot of fucking people from around the world here. Alex Sanders, I have already received Sandbox access, but I don't know what to do here because of poor knowledge of C#. C# is difficult. You could try maybe modeling and mapping and whatnot. Create some assets. It doesn't all have to be coding. I gotta set up some hotkeys, settings here real quick. Romania, fried chicken land. Kentucky. DK, cool, cool. 20 viewers, welcome everybody, thanks for joining. Today we're going to be doing some game mode development for MarsRP. This will be my first programming stream, programming/game development stream. Just Assassin, you're 59th in queue, roughly 20 hours to wait. Oof, I bet that's exciting. I bet that is exciting. We're also in post-Soviet countries where I know Gary's mod. We are also waiting and watching news and topics of Sandbox. Nice, nice. MarsRP sounds fun. I think it's going to be lots of fun. When we get it polished up and fleshed out, I think it's going to be so much fun. Greetings from Holland. Welcome, welcome. Fallen Bucket. Holland, nice, man. Dab emote. What is this? What do you think will be Sandbox Dark RP? You know, somebody's gonna make the Dark RP. It might be good, it might not. If it's like a one-for-one clone from Gary's mod, people might rather play Gary's mod. Maybe not. They might switch over to Sandbox for Dark RP. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. What ya craze doing? Today we're going to be developing MarsRP. We're going to be doing some game mode development. Mostly programming. I've got a lot of bugs to fix in MarsRP. Hello from Serbia. Welcome, Serbia. Serbian Meerkat. Welcome, welcome. Did you take part in the Half-Life 2 thing yesterday? I did not. I wanted to, but I did not. I was so tired yesterday. As soon as I got home from work, I just straight up passed out. When do you think Sandbox will be just released? I have no workshop stores. I never post anything. Yo, dude, what's up? I love you too, dude. When do I think Sandbox will be released? I don't think they've said anything about that, really. So it's really, really difficult to put a date on it. But I wouldn't expect it any sooner than probably... I mean, it might be a year plus. I'd be surprised if it was less than a year from now. What do you work as, if you don't mind sharing? I'm a housekeeper at a 4-star hotel. The Summit Hotel in Big Sky, Montana. And that's the state I live in, Thomas, is Montana. So the reason I picked this housekeeping job is because I used to live in North Dakota. And for 2 years, I was totally self-employed for 2 years. I developed a game called Frag Surf on Steam. And that paid for all the bills for couple years, everything was going really well. And then the income slowly dropped. Eventually it wasn't paying the rent anymore. And I had to do something. I had to get a job, had to do something. And I had an opportunity to move to Montana. My buddy had a room open up in Big Sky, Montana. He asked if I wanted to move here. I said yes. So I started looking for jobs in Big Sky, Montana, and basically just pick something simple just to get started. Housekeeping. It's really not that bad. I imagine housekeeping for a like not a 4-star hotel would be bad, but being at a 4-star hotel with, you know, everybody who stays there has money because the rooms are like $500-600 a night. So it's usually very clean. The guests always leave tips. I often find nice bottles of wine. The best bottle of wine I found, it cost $60 so far. And there's a lot of hot girls working there as well. That's always a plus. Always a plus. Your one year queue. Yeah, I imagine if your queue is like 1 year plus, the game might be released before you get through the queue. What is MarsRP going to be about? MarsRP is it's a game mode that I am developing with Maji, who is a Rust YouTuber. You can look him up on YouTube. He's got some pretty good content. And basically it's taken a lot of inspiration from Rust as far as the survival and roleplay aspect goes. But it's going to be set on Mars rather than an island. I'll show you some screenshots. Maji sent me some updated screenshots of what he's been working on. Looking pretty nice. Survival games are the best. I think so too. You can always hop in game and there's always something to do with survival. And you basically just play forever. What headphone are you using? It's a Logitech. Let me look it up. Somebody asked the other day what headphones I'm using as well, but I gotta look up what type they are exactly. It might be this. Logitech headphones. I bought them. They're kind of old, so maybe they don't sell them anymore. I bought them at least a year ago. Get that out of here. They're a Logitech, right? Oh, I'm an idiot. They're SteelSeries, not Logitech. SteelSeries, not Logitech. Jeez. I think they are the Arctis, actually. An older version of the Arctis headphones. Maybe, let's see here. Yeah, definitely. Not those. It could be these. The Arctis 5s, maybe. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, SteelSeries Arctis 5. Those are my headphones. But if you're looking for headphones with a good mic, the microphone is not that great. But the speakers and the look of it looks pretty nice. The wireless Arctis. That's what I need. I love wireless stuff. My wireless mouse right now, it's the battery's almost dead, so I had to plug it in. It's so inconvenient having the cable. It just feels like it's tied down. Alright, so here's some screenshots of MarsRP. This is what Maji's been working on. Maji's doing the level design and a lot of the game design and planning, and I'm doing the back-end programming and whatnot. So this would be like an airlock area. This would be the entrance to the biodome. And the biodome is like the central hub. Yo, we got an alert. Adono 16. Wait, let's see here. Where is the... I gotta move the alert box. Give me 1 second here. There we go. $1.11. Thank you very much. Much appreciated, man. Hope to meet you in a year. Now I'm working on Unity. Thank you. Unity is a good engine, man. If you work with Unity, you'll learn a lot about C# and game development in general. And that skill will translate to not only Sandbox, but basically any sort of game development. And that's where I started, was with Unity. Thank you very much for the $1.11. Much appreciated. And we got a dono goal for a gaming chair. As you guys can see, I'm sitting on a wood chair. It is not comfortable. Trying to get that upgraded. Steel Series is a Danish company, proud to be Danish. Cool, I didn't know that. Nice gaming chair. It is. It's very nice indeed. How much, sufficing, how much experience do you have with Gmod coding, and how much better is Sandbox to it? I've got a decent amount of Gmod coding. It uses Lua, and I've got a lot of Lua experience, so coding in Gmod felt kind of natural to me because I already know how to use Lua. But the problem with Lua is it's a scripting language. It's a great language for scripting game modes and whatnot. But it's kind of... I guess everybody's a little different. Some people prefer Lua over languages like C#. I'm more of a C# guy because that's basically how I started in game development. Especially the object-oriented side of it. Lua is not really an object-oriented language. So anybody who prefers object-oriented programming is of course going to prefer C# or any object-oriented language. So for me personally, I think C#, working with Sandbox and C# is significantly better. Just Assassin just got a gaming chair. What kind did you get? I'm on the market for gaming chairs. High's Gaming, you also work with Unity? Cool. What kind of projects are you working on? Unreal Engine. Michael, Unreal Engine's not bad. It's a good engine to work with. Okay, so this here is the entrance to our biodome. This would be like a satellite on top of the biodome, and I'll show you guys what the biodome actually looks like in Hammer Editor here in a little bit, so you can get a better idea. And this up here, what you see right here is the spawn area. This is where you would spawn. And you can look outside the window and get a really nice view of Mars, the terrain, the sky. And then you take the elevator down into the biodome, where you can find NPCs and other players and whatnot, and start your survival. This here would be inside the spawn area. So you'd spawn like somewhere around this area. This here would be the elevator, goes down, some props and whatnot. Let's load up Hammer and check out the biodome. It might be this one here. Highs Gaming, working on a horror game at the moment. Horror games. That's a good. I think that's a really good genre to work on. Everybody loves horror games. Well, unless you're scared of horror, but. All right, so let's go 3D all lighting. I have not seen these builds. I'm not sure what these buildings off to the side are yet. I have not seen those. But this would be the biodome, or spawn area. Oh, I can't click the slider. Oh, there we go. There we go. Wow, why is this so difficult? There we go. Okay, it's spawn area. You'd spawn off the side right here, looking out the window. You'd see Mars, the sky, other players. Then you take the elevator down, and this is going to be an actual elevator. You press a button, and it and it goes down. Where's the exit? There's supposed to be an exit somewhere. Still a work in progress. And then you walk around the biodome. And this is actually... This isn't quite up to date. Let's see if the other one is. Which one is this? Biodome 01, Biodome New. Okay, this one's more up to date, but it's missing textures. Yeah, let's go back to the other one. Alright, leave the elevator. And then you've got some shops. You can talk to some NPCs, buy some stuff. You can interact with other players, wander around. And this is a safe zone, so nobody can kill each other here. And then somewhere around here, here's the exit. And as soon as you leave, no longer in the safe zone, you wander off into Mars, do some, find some resources for your crafting, explore the world, fight other players, all that good stuff. Mighty, so broke I had to buy a gaming chair for kids. Not bad, but nowhere near as comfortable. Hey, I'd take a gaming chair for kids over this wood chair. Sufficing pit. Personally learned a lot of what I know from programming in Gary's mod, so I hope I can jump into C# quick enough. There's definitely going to be some transition coming from Lua to C#, but having worked with Lua and Gary's mod, you've picked up a lot of the game development experience and knowledge. So you'll definitely have a much smoother transition with that Lua and Gmod experience for sure. Can shaders be programmed in Sandbox like in Unity? I believe so. I think the shader... Sam's working on the shaders. I'm not much of a graphic programmer, so I haven't been following the shader side of things too much, but I believe we will be able to make custom shaders in Sandbox. It might be possible already, actually. Let's go check out these buildings, see what these are. Okay, these are just for development, it looks like. Empty biodome. What's this over here? Empty biodome. Let's see if we can find a map with the Mars terrain. Thomas, what's up, man? Hello. Oh my God, great job, man. Thank you, thank you. This is all Maji's work. He's doing really nice with the level design. Okay, so this would be the terrain. This is untextured. This one is way old. New dome test. Let's see what new dome test is. Okay, these are probably just experiments. Don't know what that is. Well, here's some terrain, but it's missing the material, unfortunately. Alright, so this would be... I think the biodome is outdated here, but this one has the most complete version of the map currently, even though it's a little outdated. It's got the terrain, the biodome, and the basic layout, what you would expect when you hop into game. This here is supposed to be like a parking garage. So if you've got a vehicle, you can roll up with your car, park it here, walk into the biodome. And this would be an NPC outpost. I believe there's supposed to be like a shop here. Little interior area. Yo, MacTavish. You gotta tell me how to pronounce your name. MacTavish. Greetings, welcome, thanks for joining. Still sup, man. 6 months. Much appreciated. Thank you for joining. Did you end up getting the UE4 version working? Not yet, still working on that. I think we're going to check that out in the next stream. This one will be mostly for MarsRP development. I got some errors to fix. Maybe not adding new features today, mostly just want to fix stuff, get it working, decently working. So what I'm looking at right now is we've got these items in the inventory, but they're fake. For some reason they don't actually exist, but they're showing up. I cannot click and drag them. We've got this texture over here that needs to be removed, and we have to fix the preview so he's actually in view. How many hours do you have in Gmod? I don't have many hours in Gmod. I was more of a Counter-Strike Source guy. I've got, I think, 300, around 4, maybe 500 hours in Gmod, and most of it was in development. Development plus a little bit of a RDM on Dark RP. But in Counter-Strike, I've got 4,000 or 5,000 hours. Okay, let's see. So first thing I want to work on is try to figure out why these items are fake. If I move one of the real items, these will all disappear, and also my this inventory, the body inventory, also disappears for some reason. So we gotta fix that. Mac got the EA too, by the way. Pretty impressed how easy it is to work with Source 2. Me as well. When'd you get EA? Or when'd you get the early access? Was it through the queue? Layla says on the Terry preview you can light him with spotlights instead of point lights to remove the shadow errors. Let's give that a shot. Alright. I'll be honest, it's been a while since I touched code, so this might be it's gonna be a little rusty for sure. Let's get rid of this. Okay, let's see, where are we adding lights? There we go, light that point. Light that spot. Yo, where's the spotlight? Where's the spotlight, bruh? Chat is kind of in the way here. Do it like that. There we go. Yo, Layla, where's the spotlight, bruh? Desk Gravity. Sorry if I'm like the 20th person to ask. All good, man. It's all good. What's MarsRP gonna be? MarsRP is basically Rust on Mars, with a focus on roleplay rather than... Well, it's gonna be roleplay and survival. We're gonna have a lot of roleplay features, rather than a lot of... It's gonna be more oriented towards roleplay than survival. New spotlight. Alright. Spotlight. Okay. Position up times 40F. 100F. 200 color dot white. Oops. Oh, I've got 3 arguments here. What is the second one? Radius? Yep. Okay, so I feel like this would have to go back, up and back, plus vector 3 dot backwards times 100F. Ah, there we go. Okay, that looks better. We gotta fix that, whatever that is. Search a new spotlight to see how I do it in the menu. Alright, let's see. New spotlight. What is... How do we search the entire project again? No, not this. Do you... I can't remember the hotkey to search the entire project. Current project, this might work. New spotlight. It's been a while. I thought Control T... I thought it was Control T to search the entire project. Layla, do you remember the hotkey to press or to search the entire project? I thought it would show up like a list of all the results somewhere. Let's see. Visual Studio search entire project. Oh, Control Shift F. Ah, here we go. Yeah, Control Shift F. Right of the base. Bro, I'm lost. I feel like it should show up here. I've got an idea. Render scene. We've got point lights here. Oh wait, I've got an even better idea. Avatar. Okay, here we go. Let's just copy this. It is a little bright. Let's see here. They're both at 0. Field of view and ambient color. Still very bright. Why is it so bright? Sick avatar. The initial light settings are wrong. I update them in tick avatar. Okay, I see. So we'll just copy this then. Is there a reason to update in tick? Oops, that's not what we want. Oh, look at that. That's much better. Now we just have to fix the position. Okay. I don't know what this checkered texture is or why it's there. I don't even know what code would be creating that. Let's try something here. Okay, so it is coming from the player preview. Wait, that's not a vector. I feel like it's coming from this, maybe. Perfect. There we go.
Here I donate a kidney.
Don't know.
All jokes aside, keep up the good work. I would love to see how this turns out in the end.
Donated a kidney. I appreciate that very much. Pixel Cubed. Thank you very much, man. $5. Appreciate that. Keep up the good work. I'd love to see how this turns out in the end. Me as well, dude. I'm so excited for MarsRP to see how it works out. Well, it looks like our items are working now. Okay, they were working. Okay, it looks like maybe they start to work after a hot load. Yo, that's $5 towards the gaming chair. What are we at? 2111. 10% of the way there. Thank you very much. Okay, so we got our inventory preview fixed. We got rid of that checkered shit. Just forgot to update initial settings. Don't really have to do it every tick. Ah, okay, okay. I hope to see Wise Guys recreated in Sandbox. That'd be so cool. I want to see Wise Guys and Tub recreated in Sandbox. I think Tub would be really fun. Carter says, that reminds me, how is Face Punch going to stop people from using copyrighted assets? Layla might be able to answer that, but if I had to guess, they're just not going to worry about it unless somebody complains to Face Punch. But they might have some plans already to deal with that. I'm just not sure. I think that's probably more of a good question for Gary. Would you say Sandbox programming is easier to work with than in Unity or UE4? I would say for jumping directly into development and creating game modes and games and whatnot, it is much easier because there's already this base. Everything just automatically works with multiplayer. It's pretty much all set up for you. All you have to do is go ahead and program your game mode. So in that aspect, it is much easier. Like this inventory system here, I created this in, like, I sat down one day and created this in a couple of hours. It was so easy. If I were to recreate this in Unity, it would take much more time. Much more time. Just because Unity is more like a very simple base, like a
more to the gaming chair.
More towards the gaming chair.
Gaming right here.
$3, another $3. Thank you very much, man. Pixel Cubed. More to the gaming chair. Enjoy the future of gaming. This is the future of gaming. Much appreciated. Gary's mod servers use copyrighted assets all the time. Yes, they did. Layla says, I don't think it's our problem unless you upload it to our backend. So yeah, I guess they're just not really gonna worry about it until it becomes a problem. Okay. See if my mouse is charged up yet. Alright. Where is this coming from? Is this my fault, this error here? Error allocating render target binding. This seems like not my fault, but it could be. Your face is funny. Thanks, bro. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? We've got this error spamming in the console. But I have no idea where it's coming from. I guess I'm just going to ignore it for now. Okay. The next thing I want to look at... Oh, another thing we need to look at is why the animations are not playing. He should be playing a walk animation. Something must have changed in the animation API. We just have to figure that out and fix it. So the next thing we're looking at is these items here sometimes do not work. Okay, so if I press restart, if I start a fresh game, the items will work. Okay, items are good, but if I press the restart button, okay, so it's carrying over the old items from the previous instance of the character. The first thing I want to do is force the inventory to refresh and see if the inventory maybe just isn't getting refreshed or if there is a different problem. MarsRP chat commands. Let's see if I can add a chat command to refresh the inventory. Okay, just refresh inventory. Oops. I gotta remember how to call the inventory refresh method. Go to Mars player. I think I can call the client player spawned method and it will force a refresh, but let's see. Okay, there's a refresh inventory. Mars player. Okay, let's see here. Refresh inventory, and that is a stack.
And mappers like to map,
yo.
map, tap. Because why not match Laylad's donation? Lol. Repeat after me, map. Absolute nonsense, but who cares, am I right?
Another $2 Pixel Cube, thank you very much. I am a mapper, and mappers like to map, tap. Because why not match Laylad's donation? Lol. Repeat after me, map, absolute nonsense. But who cares, am I right? You're right, who cares? Your mapper, map. Thank you very much. Refresh inventory. Okay, so I should be able to do MarsRP.refresh. MarsPlayer.refresh inventory. 2.player. 2.single. And we have our player. Do we have our player reference? Can I send that to the client? Chatter.entity. Chatter.on. Maybe that'll work. Let's see here. Let's try that. Okay. So now. Okay. So that refreshed the inventory, and it seems our items. Okay, so we've got two problems. The first problem is our inventory is refreshing, but it's keeping the old instance, the old item instances in the backpack. The second problem is we are not adding new items to the backpack. Yo, another donut. Layla, $10. Bro. Back to the #1 spot. Thank you very much. What's our gamer chair phone at? $36? Shit. Thank you very much. Caleb Blue is absolute dog water. I tried getting back into it while I wait in line for access for the release. Yeah, I mean Lua. I'm not a huge fan of Lua. I do like it for scripting simple stuff. But C# is... C# is it. Speed, he's ripped. Watch out, brother. I'm fucking jacked, bro. I'll fuck you up, Speed's racing. Caleb, how long have you been coding C#? Do you use the wiki like Glua required, or... I've been coding C# for... I started in 2014. So, 7 years. I've been coding C# for 7 years. I wouldn't say I'm a professional, but I'm pretty good with it. What refreshing the inventory exactly does, update its position. So refresh inventory, basically what it does is it totally wipes everything, the entire inventory, all the inventories, and it rebuilds it from scratch based on the items that are set in the back end. Basically just gives a totally fresh start to the inventory. So that way when you die or you respawn or whatever, we can just call refresh inventory and we have a fresh start. We don't have to worry about removing old items or adding all the new items. Just simply refresh it. Paradox, is it possible to create modes without code? It is possible. Because of all the entities and whatnot in Hammer Editor, you could probably create some game modes, like just picture like mini games in Counter-Strike. You could probably create something like that. But without code, you're gonna be much more limited. Gato Paint, welcome. Gato Paint. With Danny making Among Us in Unity, I'm still surprised nobody has done Among Us in Sandbox. I agree. Somebody's gotta get on that. Bro, Danny's Among Us video on YouTube blew up. That was insane. Isn't that his most popular video? Danny's a fucking wizard. Straight up wizard. This dude's smart. Popular updates. Among Us top video, 14 million views. That is insane. Yeah, he nailed it for sure. The Fall Guys vid, that was pretty good too. Danny actually reached out to me a while ago. He needed help with, well, I think he might still be in my server, my Discord server. Let me check. And this was when he was at around a million subs or so. Small flex here. He's still in my Discord server. Yo, check this shit out. Small flex. Minor flex here, bros. Danny boy, yo, 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 yo. In frag serve. What up? What up? He used to follow me on Twitter, but not anymore. Yeah, no, he actually reached out to me a while ago because he's a he's a b-hopper in Counter-Strike. And he saw that I was developing a b-hop surf game in Unity. He reached out and was like, yo, what's up? And he asked for a little bit of help with programming the movement and whatnot. Okay, where were we? Keep getting sidetracked here. We gotta fix our inventory. Two problems. The new items aren't being added, and when we restart, we're getting old items. Let's see here. So when we spawn a new Mars player, we just add these items just for testing. And I actually want to add another item. We gotta put the hammer back in. Hammer dot... Where's my hammer? Where did my hammer go? MarsRP.items.hammer. I should give that a new name so it doesn't conflict. Okay. Okay, so we've got our hammer, which has the blueprint icon. I should rename that to blueprint, to be honest. Let's do that. Whoops, blueprint. Yo, what was that? What just happened? Question mark? Blueprint. There we go. Rename that to blueprint. No more conflict. Okay. So we've got our blueprint. Let me just restart and make sure that still works. You could work with Gavardos and make Among Us and Sandbox before Danny does it, although he works in Unity and not Source 2. I'm totally down to work with Gavardos. I think we can make some good content together. Why is my console stuck open? Console's stuck open. I gotta restart the game. Visual Studio says no. I don't know what happened. It just straight up errored. Denied. Okay. Oh yeah, we're using the face punch flat grass for testing right now. Tell Gavardos he's using too many times the word insane. I will let him know. Okay. So we've got our blueprint, which is called building plan. What did I just drop it? Okay. We're gonna try the building plan slash blueprint slash building item and see if this still works. Okay, the UI is broken. We can't click anything, and we are missing our materials. Where did the materials go? Could be. I wonder if it is. No. Okay, it was a Z-index issue. It was behind some of the other UI. Okay, so the building system works minus the materials. I'm happy to see that. So just a bit of context, I have not touched this game mode for a very long time. There have been many Sandbox updates, changes to the API since I've touched it, and things are a little broken. So we're just going through and fixing, we're polishing it up, making everything work again. So that way, when everything's fixed, we can start adding new features. Where did my materials go? How would I debug this? How do we assign the material again? It's not the physics shape. I might have to go to Hammer and recompile it from Hammer. That might be the easiest way. I have no idea where the materials went. Oh, you know what? They're probably the materials from Rust. They might have been removed, because I know Facepunch wanted to remove the Rust assets. So they probably just removed them. So if I recompile these with new textures, I think they'll be good. Let's see, how did I have this set up? Shit. What have I done? What have I done? Yo, yo! Become a sponsor. Yo, you gotta teach me how to say your name. Or become a member. Thanks, man. Thanks for becoming a member. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Samboy. Crazy out here breaking his stuff. Dude, my shit's totally broken right now. It doesn't help that I'm super rusty. I haven't touched it. It's been a while since I've touched it. I'm trying to figure out how to assign some materials here. Okay, I can go to the face editor. Where? Okay. Select all the faces, and there should be a material box right here. Apply current material. Okay. Yo, yo. Brandon, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Welcome, welcome. Select all the faces, apply current material. And it looks like my faces are inverted. How did that happen? How do I reverse the normals? Yo, how do I reverse the normals? Flip normals F. There we go. Wait. Some of them were flipped? That's weird. Okay. This is kind of a sloppy setup. How do we switch to the translate tool? There we go. Let's see if there's a glass material. Frosty glass. Let's try this. That'll work. Okay. You should learn this language. You mean Russian? I've got a friend who lives in Moscow. He's invited me to come live there. If I ever move to Moscow, I'm definitely going to be learning Russian. You can override materials in Model Doc with adding something I don't remember the name of. Yeah, that might be a good idea, actually. Let's give that a shot. That might be much easier. I do remember something. I think it's a material group, maybe? Override. Let's see. Yeah, so the old material was a rust material, and that must be gone now. Oh, you know what? We're frozen. Give it a second. Thanks for the best Sandbox content and coverage. No problem, man. It's been fun all these years doing Sandbox news and whatnot. Been slacking lately. When I'm picking it back up. Are you ready for Dark RP clones? I'm totally ready. Are you ready? Just Assassin. Wish I could join Sandboy, but I'm broke. Hey, it's all good. Join when you can. How much easier is importing a model into Sandbox? It is, as opposed to Gary's mod, it is significantly easier. It's significantly easier. Let's go with this wood here. Okay. Default material group. That might be what I want. Is default material group. There we go. Okay. So if we set the default material group, it will override. And we should actually see this in game now. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Hey, thanks for the suggestion. That's so much easier than recompiling the model. Alright, let's just do this for all the models. We've got the foundation. Let's hit the ceiling. Default material group. We'll just set wood for everything. Door frame. Default material group. Door frame trigger. We don't need it for this because this is just a trigger. Foundation staircase. Oops, we're gonna set that up first. And the wall. There we go, beautiful. Okay, we gotta fix our door as well. Where's our door? There we go. that blends way too well. Let's make the door metal. Oh, let's make it a different metal. That'll work. This is just placeholder building pieces anyways. It's eventually all going to be replaced with stuff that you would find on Mars, like big metal buildings and shit. Check the staircase, make sure that's good. All good. Okay, cool. Let's place a box. Oh, let's check the ceiling light. Let's see if that's working. Okay, that's working. Time. What is my command to set the daytime? Time. It is time. No, I guess it doesn't work. Most of the things in Source 2 is in menus, so let's praise Model Dog. Praise Model Dog. What are you working on? I'm working on MarsRP, which is a Rust-inspired game mode, survival/RP set on Mars. Yo, Hammer 2, is it possible to use Hammer 2 without actually Alex? Couldn't find anything like SDK tools that exist for Source. You could use it with Dota. Can you make stuff smelly in Sandbox? Hi. Yeah, we can add a piss puddle here, add a little stink cloud above it. Maybe a toilet. We could definitely make it smelly. Have you thought about making things rounder? Sort of what labs look like in sci-fi movies? Yo, yes, actually, I'll show you the modular pieces that we have for our game mode here. The building, the stuff that we're going to be using for, you know, foundation and building your house and whatnot, they have a much more aesthetic look that fits a sci-fi environment. Thank you for making it smelly. Dude, this shit's gonna stink. No. Okay, here's our modular building pieces. So basically you go out, you harvest resources, just like Rust, and you can craft a base using these parts here. Are those textures final, or do you plan to change them for when you release? They're definitely not final. There's a lot of work to be done still. Definitely not final. Cheese man, I want to play Sandbox, but I'm not a dev. I'm learning to, but I hope I can play soon. I hope so too. It'd be cool if they open up the floodgates soon. But I have a feeling it's going to be a little while. Voss, Subnautica inspired buildings, please. I believe that is kind of the goal. We're going to have some features inspired by Subnautica. So basically these are supposed to be airlocked. Kind of like, you know, how Subnautica, you don't want water flooding your base. So this piece here, for example, it's always going to be closed off until you attach something to it. This door here, as soon as you attach a hallway or something to it, that door is going to open up and you can flesh out your base. But yeah, Subnautica is definitely one of the inspirations. One of the things we are looking at for our modular building. Does it support DN, Haroon? What do you mean by DN? Do you mean day-night? by DN. Is this game mode going to have different player models? Yes, we are going to add a custom player model. It's going to be a dude in a spacesuit. Actually, I think we found a player model. Let me look real quick. I think we found a player model. It might be on our Notion. Let's see here. Okay, I could probably show you guys the Notion page. This is sort of our planning for MarsRP. So this here is the biodome that we're sort of inspired by, which looks really nice. If we can get something with a little bit of greenery in there, with a nice green and orange contrast, I think it looks so nice. Will this game mode support VR? We haven't really talked about that. I don't see why not. All we have to do is add VR controls. That'd be cool. Jeez, man, getting access in 4 months or so. That's a bit of a wait. It's gonna feel good once you get it. What's your opinion on Terry? I love Terry. Personally, I love Terry. Space Terry. So our model is more realistic. It's not totally set in stone yet. We could do Space Terry, or we might go the more realistic route. What do you guys think? Realistic or Terry? Realistic or cartoon? Gotta be honest, don't love the Terry model. Yeah, there's quite a few people that do not love Terry. Cheeseman also hates Terry model. Is Sandbox Source 2 more modular in terms of like building or limit of things placed in Gmod or Rust? Entity limit. I'd say it has the potential to be more modular. I think it's more modular currently, and I believe it's gonna eventually become even more modular. Tyler loves the Terry. Yo. Terry is love. Terry is love. Are the player models placeholders? Should make the smelliest Terry for the game. I think Gavardos has the smelliest Terrys right now. In his zombie game. Those dudes are smelly AF. Cheeseman definitely prefers the realistic look. Space Terry would add charm to it, but the realistic would maybe be better. Yeah, it could go either way. I don't see Gavardos anywhere around. Yo, he was in the last stream. Welcome, Uber. What's up, man? How you doing? Yo, what are you working on right now? You're probably working on something silly. I just know it. You're working on something silly. And I kind of want to see it. Yo, Spaghetti Master, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining, dude. That's three new members today. Welcome welcome. Thank you for joining, man. Spaghetti Master 48. You should make a video about Sandbox news, bruh. I should. I really should. I really should. It's hard sometimes, man. You know how hard it can be. It's really hard to keep up with that. Scrubber, say how's it going? Blah, 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 blah. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. I am not saying it. But you know what I will do? I saw my skin tone on Terry and I liked it. Yo, Tyler, you should make a video about Sandbox news. VOD Mesa. Yo, what are you working on, VOD? He's so hard to work around to make anything look nice, or is he easy to do? I hate modeling for him. Is Terry difficult to work with? Lee Brandy, you think the Rust team is thinking about porting Rust to Source 2? I think they're going to stick with Unity. Porting it to Source 2 would be a significant amount of work, and what they have with Unity right now is already pretty good, so I don't see any reason to really switch to Source 2. There would be some pros, definitely some pros to switching to Source 2, but the amount of work it would take would be quite a bit. Uber, working on Snot Farm. Releasing Game of Life next week. I look forward to it. Let me know when that's out. I want to check it out. Maybe Shadowfrax should do that sometimes. He covers. I'd be down for some Shadowfrax Sandbox updates. VOD Mesa burnt out till I learned C#, so no debbing anytime soon. I like your work though. You've got some nice content. Stupid and don't know how to do the C#. It's difficult. You just gotta hop in and start learning. Just start small and start learning. It'll take some time. You gotta be patient with it. They're moving Face Wound to Source 2. So, okay, so what we're looking at here is some of the inspiration that we had for MarsRP. You can see here that our modular building pieces sort of look like this. These parts here. We got the circular buildings, the hallways. Okay, there we go. Yo! What do we got here? Yo, another member! Yo, Franco. I'm gonna call you Franco. I'm not sure how to say your first name. Welcome. Thank you for joining. That is our 4th member for the day. That's awesome. Thank you for joining. Just make the smelliest Terry for the game. Bruh, I gotta defeat Gavardos and his smelly Terrys. Tyler, thank you for joining, man. Welcome. Thank you for joining. That's 5 members. Wait, that's not 5. That's 5. 5 members. Thank you for joining. Alexander, have you seen the external suit ports from actual SMR's settlement concepts? I have not. 5 fingers. Yes, 5 fingers. 5 fingers, Sharp Mars. It's Layla, and why does she donate $30? Bro, I don't know. Layla is mom. Professional female programmer. She works for Face Punch. Am I a terrible person? Nah. I'm not a terrible person. It's a guy. It is not a guy, it's a girl. His name is Layla. Layla. Yes, Michael Johnson is a woman. Layla's name is Michael Johnson. And it's a woman. It's Michelle Johnson. Okay, where were we? Let's see if we can fix our inventory problem here. So one thing I'm really happy about is that the build system still works quite well. It needs to be fleshed out a little bit for sure. You know what we need? We need some building sounds. You know, when you place like a wall or a foundation, we need that construction sound like Rust has. We'll add that later. Sounds make everything better. Yes, definitely. Definitely do. Pixel Cube, welcome. Pixel Cubed, welcome, man. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Yo, where's the notification, bruh? Yo, Pixel, where's your notification? Did it skip it? Hold on a sec. Oh, there it is. Took a minute. Welcome, thank you for joining. Welcome, welcome. Add some dust particles as you place constructions. That would be good. That plus sound. Yo, another one. What do we got here?
Can you sing a song about urethras?
Sing a song about urethras. Sing a song about urethras. Maybe? I don't know any urethra songs. You could sing about piss. Everybody loves that. Yo, thank you for the $5 dono. Puts us at $41 towards our gaming chair. Oh, just the gaming chair goal. Let me show you guys why we have a gaming chair goal. That is why we have a gaming chair goal. Yes. It feels great on my back. It does. It really does. Classic gaming chair. Bruh, you know what? We could see how this chair works. Hop into some Counter-Strike, and if I absolutely just drop bombs, this is it. This is the gaming chair. Trip chair. Okay, where were we? We gotta fix our inventory. We keep getting sidetracked. Okay. Two problems. We hit restart. And the items become unusable. I have a feeling this is a timing issue. Like the inventory is getting refreshed before the player spawns or something like that. So I gotta think, there's a way we can test this easily. Poor man. Poor man, yes.
I want a refund if you don't make up a song about urinary tract infection.
I want a refund. I'll make a dude. Okay, I'll make a urinary tract infection song, and you'll hear it. But I gotta write it first. It's gonna take a few days. I'll write a beautiful urinary tract infections smelly piss song. Gaming chair from the 1800s, Nintendo approved. I'm lost. Okay, timing issue. Inventory, Mars player. Where would I even start with this? Okay. So when the player spawns, it calls client player spawned, which goes to the client. That comes from the server, goes to the client. And it raises the client player spawned event. And this would be in our inventory menu. It listens for the client player spawned event and it refreshes the inventory. So what I want to try, this is a little sloppy, but I want to try something here. I just want to put await task.delay. Let's just put a 1 second delay and figure out if this is a timing issue. This is kind of sloppy. Okay. So that actually works, because now our items work. So this is definitely a timing issue. Oh, what happened there? Uh-oh. Something else wrong. That's a different issue. We'll look at that later. Okay, so that actually worked. So if we get rid of this task.delay, and then we hit restart, it'll be broken. So the lazy way to do this would just leave this. Just leave the delay, which might actually be an okay way to do it, because we have to wait for the networking to all go through. We're gonna be lazy, we're just gonna leave it like this. Okay, maybe we can do a 500 millisecond delay. Yeah, that'll work, that'll work. C# and Sandbox, yes. ZorXD, C# and Sandbox. So it's like Gary's mod, you know, Gary's mod Lua, Sandbox, C#. Write song in C#, you could, you really could. How did you code the inventory? How do I explain that? That's kind of a difficult one to explain. Without going through all the code, that would be a difficult one to explain. Thomas, C# is easy, just need to give yourself time to learn it in depth. Yes. C#. The hardest part about C#, if you're not familiar with object-oriented programming, is the object-oriented programming. Starting with your classes and your objects and all that. Once you get a grasp on all that, the OOP, C# is such a nice language to work with. ZorXD, do you work for Face Punch? I do not work for Face Punch, no. VS Tom, how can you hide code from the client? I'm not sure there is a way to hide code from the client yet, but I know it's something that they want to, they talked about adding, and definitely should be added, because some game modes are definitely going to have sensitive code that you do not want to expose to the client. Sufficing Pit, is there another way to get a Sandbox key besides the queue? Like maybe sacrificing a goat or something to Gary? You know, I bet if you went to Gary's office, I bet if you went to the Face Punch office and sacrificed a goat, I bet they'd give you a key. It'd be worth a shot. Are there like hooks and all that? I mean, same stuff as Gmod, just Lua instead of C#. Yes, there are hooks. I'll show you. So in C# we have, rather than calling them hooks, we call them events. And you can create your own custom events here. This here is a custom event that I created for this game mode called Client Player Spawned. So this will call on the client whenever a new player spawns. There are other hooks or events. Event build input, this would be called on the player when you're building your input, like what keys the player is pressing and whatnot. You can manipulate that. Entity, I'm not sure what event.entity would be. This might be when an entity spawns, maybe. We've got a frame hook. This is called every frame. Hot load is called when you make changes to the code and all the code is refreshed. Then physics, event.physics, and event.tick. I feel like physics and tick. Okay, so there's a tick simulation which calls, 100 times per second or whatever, and then a physics simulation which if you're familiar with Unity, physics and tick are the same thing, but it seems here they are separated. The physics has its own loop, the tick has its own loop. And there's going to be more events added, of course. Still pretty early. C# is just butter to code on? Yes. Once you get really familiar with C#, it's so nice. And you can organize your projects so well. What's a good way to properly learn OOP? Do I just need to code a lot? If you just learn C#, you're going to learn all the OOP basics. It's probably one of the first things that all the courses teach with C# is OOP. So just start reading into C# and you'll figure it out. A bit of theory and practice, loads of free lectures on it and guides. Yes. Actually, if you go to wiki.facepunch.com/sbox, I believe they have some resources in here for learning C#. Let's try to find it. C# learning resources. Okay, at the Sandbox wiki, wiki.facepunch.com/sbox, the getting started tab, you've got C# learning resources. And there's a lot of stuff here to learn with. Oh, okay, Layla. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. Physics has its own events. Physics isn't the event. Okay, let's see here. Event.physics.poststep, pre-step. Okay, that makes much more sense. Does anything else have... No. Okay. That's cool. That's useful. Very useful. Yes, thank you for the clarification. It's always handy having a developer in chat to clarify. How did you get such early access if you don't work for Facepunch? I see you uploaded Sandbox videos about 3 years ago. So basically, when Sandbox was when it was like first announced, I immediately started making videos for it. And I stayed consistent with it for a couple years. And because of that, that's why I got a Sandbox key on launch. It was first day. It was me and a couple other people. And we each got 5 keys. We could hand it out to our friends. It was a good time. "12 months until you get access." 12 months. 12 months. Okay, okay, we wanted to work on... We've got our inventory fixed. Let's fuck Terry up real quick. Oh, fuck you, Terry. Bitch. Should probably add some gravity. 18 hours till I get access. Dude, I bet that's exciting. Oh yeah, I did add some AI to these terraries. Basically what they do here is they walk around, and if you get close to him, he should point his gun at you. It's kind of like like he'd be protecting something, like a loot container or something. So these terraries would be like the scientists in Rust. Okay, let's try to fix our animations. Player animator. Mars player animator. Standard player. We're gonna look at the standard player animator. Just to see what has changed. You know what? We might be able to just straight up copy the standard player animator. Okay. We gotta set move direction and move speed. Move X, move Y. You know what? I literally might be able to just copy it. Beautiful. It just works. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see if the Terry's animated. I think he's got his own code for animations. Yep, he's got his own code for animations. Animator. Let's see. What did I do? What did I do for Terry? Mars NPC. Is there a Mars NPC animator? No. I think I did this code real dirty. Animate walk. Yeah, I definitely did this code real dirty like. Oops. Okay, set anim. Okay. Definitely dirty. Set anim. Set anim float. 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 Wish speed. Wish velocity. Did I have a wish velocity in here? Let's just get rid of this. I might need that. There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. What happened to your flat grass? I'm not sure. I just loaded up. Is it not supposed to look like this, back scratch? It looks like the lighting's a little bit messed up. Oh, you know what? It's probably my fault, actually. Because I've got something that manipulates the lighting. So it's probably my fault. Let me, Day 9. Let's see. Where do I create this? Oh, okay. So I'm manipulating the light environment here. Let's just comment this out and reload. Just to confirm that it is my fault. I got scared. Yeah, there we go. Definitely 100% confirmed my fault. Your typing sounds like an A10 Warhawk. Dude, I type fast AF. Fast AF. If you look at some of my old videos, I think it's my first video on YouTube. Yeah, my first video on YouTube, 12 years ago. Dude, I was like 16 years old typing 140 plus words per minute. I got the magic fingers, bruh. How's the progress on MarsRP going? Dude, it's going good. It's a lot less broken than I expected for not having touched it for a couple of months. And now at this point, it's basically all fixed at this point. So we can eventually just start adding new features. View model lighting's broken. Yeah, we can basically just start adding new features here soon. Oops. Oh, delete. There we go. I gotta work on the building placement as well. As you can see here, sometimes it goes like halfway in. Maga the Foe. No need to compile or even restart the game, just automatically does it at runtime? Yes. So it compiles at runtime. The code compiles at runtime. And you don't have to restart the game or anything. You just, as soon as you make changes to the code, it'll do what's called the hot load. It reloads all the scripts, the code, and whatnot, and it's simply updated in game. And that is one of the huge benefits of Sandbox over Gary's mod. Or just simply, I think Gary's mod has hot load for Lua. Doesn't it? Pretty sure it does. But yeah, it's incredible. ZorXD, whenever I try to log into the developer thing, it says 3,500 out of 28,000. 49 day. Hey, that's pretty good for a queue position. So basically, that's based on how much you've contributed to the Gary's Mod Workshop. The better your contributions with subscriptions and comments, views, downloads, all that good stuff, the better you queue, the sooner you'll get in. Gmod is hollow. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. That's why the view model lighting's broken. There's no, it's just up here. Let's check out somebody else's map. How's Office? Oh, that's speed dial Office. How's Office coming along backscratch? Let's check out Office. Is that queue auto for workshop contributors, or did we have to opt in? Yep, you have to opt in. All you do is go to sbox.facepunch.com/dev and you log in and you're in the queue. Same as it was probably last time you checked. It's been a while, okay. Mr. Cow, where's my map? I don't know, bro. Where's your map? Where's your map, bro? We gotta get some Stonework 4 on Sandbox. SF Commander subscriptions count. Oh, I just unsubscribed from every add-on I had to free space. I don't think how many it counts how many you're subscribed to, but rather how many are subscribed to your add-ons, right? Yeah. Okay. Anonymer, position 1751, 24 days. That's pretty good. Zora XD, basically Dark RP has to be remade, right? Yes, has to be remade. Yo, hello, Branku, welcome. I love Gmod, this is gonna be so good. I agree, it's gonna be so good. God, I wish I had a gaming chair. This chair is so uncomfortable. Creaky, yes, it's creaky. Yo, what is this song? That's not streaming music. Mac moved like 3 months ago. Had the same problem with chair now. I feel ya. Need an upgrade. Desperately need an upgrade. What I want is one of those chairs that can lean way back, so you're just about laying down. It's so nice for watching movies and whatnot at the end of the day. You just kick back in your chair, just chilling. It's so nice. Okay. This is an office port based on the Counter-Strike office map that Backscratch was working on. This is definitely a little more updated than when I last saw Backscratch. I don't think there were any textures last time I saw it. Yo, this is looking nice. This is looking real nice.
Gamers need gaming
Backscratch. Backscratch, $10. Gamers need gaming chairs. Yes, 100% agree. Thank you very much, Backscratch. That puts us at $56. We're getting close to our gamer chair. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. And this map's looking nice, too. Picture of a cat. Let me join Craze if he's in multiplayer. Yeah, let me play on because I'm on my local game mode, MarsRP. Let me switch to Sandbox. And then you can join. Where's Sandbox? There we go. Alright. Zorax, is there a release date or something? Is it even close to being published? There's no release date. And I don't think it's very close to being published. I think there's definitely gonna be some time still for that. Alright, Racco. I created a game on wait, are we friends? We're not friends. You can add me on Steam if you want. Make it easy to join. Yo, this parking garage. This parking garage is difficult. Boom. Boom. Alright, everybody join. Does the ladder work? Are there any good driving game modes yet? I'm stuck. There we go. Oh, you know what this needs? This needs a back seat. So we could hop on too if you wanted. Can you jump on? Will you stick if you just jump on? Alright, let's try this. It kind of works. Well, it worked for a while. Then they exploded. On the Sandbox website it says couldn't log in. Is this normal? I feel like you should be able to log in. So if there's an error, you might want to check on the Sandbox Discord. Try to get in touch with one of the developers. I made a mod in C# for RimWorld and added my friend as a co-owner just so we can get a higher score. Dude, that's nice of you. Daniel, what about map sizes? Any changes? Yes, there has been changes to the map sizes. Basically, the map size now is unlimited. And the maps can be absolutely massive. There's still some work to be done to make it actually polish the unlimited map size and make it work properly. But there's no map limit. Branky, sorry if I'm too stupid, but what is this stream about? This stream is about Sandbox, which is a Sandbox game developed by the developers of Garry's Mod. It's basically Garry's Mod 2. And this is early access game mode development / gameplay. Brandon, mine also said couldn't log in. I wonder if there's a bug in their login system. Let's resize. So you can resize the car, and the player sitting in the car also resizes. Yo, I'm stuck. Oh, chat box. Oh, I'm floating. Hamster ball game mode is crazy good. We'll have to check that out. Wait, is that Super Terry Ball? Is that the one you're talking about? Couldn't log in. Geek of Wires just joined the stream to watch the glorious wall splat. The glorious wall splat. Let's get some let's get some splats going. Let's try to splat somebody. Splat. I love that you can resize the players. Dude, that should be a game mode. Somebody's in a car and they try to run everybody over. And the people not in the car, they just have to escape and survive. That'd be so fun. Dear Node. 26,264 out of 28,374. 12 months. Rip. Rip. I feel tiny. Go on the Engon Raceway map by Gavardos. We'll check that out. Because you are tiny. Very tiny. Not anymore, though. Hype Fox, have you seen Mr. Brack's maps? I have not. Does he have some uploaded to Sandbox, or is this on Gary's mod? Michael Samir, what do you think the minimum specs for this game would be? Probably wouldn't be too crazy. But when people make game modes that really stress the graphics engine, it's going to require higher specs. But there's probably also going to be game modes that don't require high specs. So there's going to be a pretty big range of specs required. Craze, do you remember the game mode in Gary's mod called Divinity 2? The mob was working on it. I do not remember. Divinity 2. What was that? As long as your GPU is not ancient, it should be fine, yes. Should be fine just to get in and get started. But eventually you might run into some performance problems, depending on the game mode. The game runs smooth on an i3 Gen 3 and 850M GPU. That's good. What is this? Yo, I want to spawn a shotgun. Yo, how is the Instagib? Alex's Instagib. Let's check out the Instagib. Let's find a map. What's a good map for Instagib? Pool day, maybe? White Room? That map looks interesting. Do the recommended Instagib one? The recommended? What you mean recommended? Oh, Utopia? Okay. Oh, the map recommended. Okay. Alright, let's check this out. If you have time to check some video about it, game mode was sick AF. Alright, I'll check that out. Let me take a note here. Divinity 2 by the Maw. I'm gonna check that out. Pool day was too small for rocket jumps. What is this?
Hello, Dr. Freeman. Hello, Dr. Freeman.
Rip? Big rip?
Hello, Dr. Freeman.
Where'd Sandbox go? Here we go. Hey, I'll be getting access to Sandbox in 6 hours. Can I add you on Steam? Yes, add me on Steam. I will link my Steam in chat. Yo, if anybody adds me, we can all play together. Community.com tabs. We just got a notification. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, thank you. Les Petites Tutos. Les Petites Tutos. Thank you for subscribing. Yo, hit that sub button. Hit that sub button. You guys will be notified whenever I go live. We'll be doing more gameplay and game mode development live streams in the future. I'm going to be setting up a consistent schedule. We'll get that worked out. But I'm thinking 3 to 4 times a week. It's going to be consistent, guaranteed. Should be good. And right now we are loading Instagib game mode on a map called Utopia. Also, any programming tips for when starting? Basically, all I have to say is research object-oriented programming. If you're just starting for Sandbox and C#, object-oriented programming is... You're definitely going to want to be fluent with it. Professional bodybuilders say less. I thought you looked swole. Bruh. Bah. Professional bodybuilder / programmer. Slightly swole, guys. Slightly swole. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, we've got a rocket jump. The map's looking nice. This map looks nice. Yo, this is gonna be fun. Ooh, first blood. Yo, just so you guys know, I get a little sweaty. When I'm playing competitive games, I get a little sweaty. Oh, there's a boost. Oh, it's like a grapple. Yo, that's sick. Rip. God gamer. Bro, I get sweaty as fuck, no lie. Rip. Yo. Yo, this game was actually pretty good. Oh no, I'm already pretty node object oriented. I was just looking to for some tips, such as if there's a docs on the Oh yeah. Okay, there are docs. Let me just minimize real quick. There's docs at sbox.facepunch.com. No, wiki.facepunch.com/sbox. I'll put that in chat. Ooh, that was a nice shot. That dude just iron dicked me. Oh, game over. 26 and 8. Y'all got auto B-hop? No way. Okay. Oh shit. How many units wide should a lane be in Sandbox, do you think? What do you mean a lane? Like, what kind of lane? Mr. Cow, if Cow is still here, he'd be a good one to answer that. Oh, a street, okay. Cow, are you still in chat? How many units would like a street be? Or back scratch might know as well. More familiar with scaling in Hammer Editor. Yo. Yo, Papa join. It's time to dick on Papa. Where are you at, Papa? Okay. Yo, we gotta find Papa and just dick on him. Damn, I'm getting owned this game. ZerXD, subscribed. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Haha. We should honestly host a Instagib tournament. Yo, I might actually set that up. We should do an Instagib tournament. Okay, we're getting back into it. Instagib tournament, yes. Dude, that'd be so much fun. GG. First place. First place. Very busy developing your mod. Hey, this is part of the development process. That's the beautiful thing about Sandbox. Develop and have fun. Alright, Papa. Alright, Papa. Alright, Papa. Rip. Rip. AK subs. Yo, did we finally break AK? It's been sitting around like 79.95 for such a long time. Ooh. Papa won! No way. There's no way Papa won. He's not that good. He's not that good. There's no way. Yo, we had a really good stream. We had a really good stream today. I'm gonna hop off here in a little bit, chill for a minute and chat. If you guys have any questions about Sandbox, drop it in chat. We're gonna switch to the intermission screen. I'm testing getting back home drunk. So fun. Bruh, being drunk's always a good time. Until it's not. Had a really productive stream. We fixed I think all of the errors with MarsRP. So next time we develop MarsRP, we're going to start adding new features, start adding new models, some new building shit, and start really fleshing out MarsRP. Maji's getting back to work on MarsRP soon. He's going to be doing some more level design and getting all those missing textures and materials and whatnot fixed. It's going to be looking so good. Apart from MarsRP, we had some good donos today. Made some great progress towards our gaming chair. $56 out of 200. Thank you everybody who donated. Much appreciated. Very much appreciated. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new members. 6 new members. 6 people joined. Much appreciated as well. Helps so much. Supports the stream. Thank everybody who joined. Everybody who donated. Some good shit. If y'all got questions about Sandbox, drop it in chat. I'll do my best to answer. When is open beta? They have not given a date on an open beta. I feel like they could benefit from an open beta, but probably not yet. they've got a lot of work to do, but eventually they're going to want to do an open beta to get as many people in as possible, stress test the servers, the game modes, see what happens when you throw a fuck ton of people at it. But there's no date. It could be months, it could be a year plus, who knows. Craig Mitchell, what are the game engines do you use? Is Sandbox going to be a true competitor to others? I'm mostly a Unity engine guy. And I think Sandbox will compete, but it's not really a direct competitor. Because Sandbox is more of a game mode / game framework, kind of like Roblox, I guess. It's not as, I don't know how to explain it really. But Unity, for example, Unity is, you open it up, it's a tool, you create a game out of it starting from scratch. Sandbox is still kind of not, it's got tools, but it's not really a tool, it's a game. Terry's in chat. But as far as competitors go, you've got Roblox. Roblox is going to be one of the big competitors, but Roblox is not on Steam. And it's also, it's quite a bit different still. I think Sandbox is going to do very well. Thomas, cool stream. Thanks, man. Thank you for joining. Thanks for joining all the streams. It's always good to see you. Sharp Mars, do you know how to make player rotation only left or right and change it in C#, not with mouse? Player rotation only left or right. Do you mean like yaw? Like Counter-Strike has, Half-Life has the yaw and yaw speed? Terry's in chat. Geek of Ours, I've not kept that much on the development, but how flexible is reflection in Sandbox? It's quite limited. By default, it is quite limited because they have to limit access to reflection for security reasons. Server side, I'm not sure if there is a toggle for the server. Of course, a game mode developer they should be able to program whatever they want on the server without exposing security issues because it's their own server, their own game mode, but putting that on a client is a little bit of a different story. But reflection is definitely quite limited. Thomas, thanks, appreciate it. You're doing great work. Never forget that. I'm a head out. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. See you later. I think I have some friend requests to accept still. Yes, sir. Yo, I'm gonna drop the MarsRP Discord invite in chat. If anybody wants to join and stay updated on MarsRP, join the Discord. We've got a nice little community going there. Oops, don't want that. There's the MarsRP Discord invite link if anybody would like to join. 2D movement left or right, like player rotation, head, body, and all that things. Okay, so that's actually pretty. It's not too difficult to do, like simple 2D movement. There's definitely a lot of control with the player movement, and you can basically make whatever you want. Pixel Cubed, you messaged me. Where did you message me at? On Steam? Oh, where'd you message me at? Discord? Oh, it must have been Discord. No, not on Discord. Geek of Ours, sounds good, just curious, but definitely appreciate it. Yeah. Gonna have to rethink some things now if and when it's available publicly or on the store, definitely. You tried Terry the Hot Dog game mode? I have not tried Terry the Hot Dog game mode. How is it? This music is epic. We've got epic music playing. Oh, this one's not bad actually. It's perfect. Try it. I'll give it a shot. We're gonna end the stream here in a little bit. I got some stuff I gotta do outside, take care of some business. We'll check it out. Terry the hot dog. I've got some notes here of stuff to do and check out. Terry the hot dog. Okay. We'll check it out in the next stream. Sharp Mars managed to make movement only left and right, but model rotation is still controlled by the mouse, and I want to change it in C#. Okay, I see. So to do that, you're going to have to sort of filter out... I'll switch to the game view here for a sec. To do that, you're going to have to sort of filter out the mouse rotation. There might be an easier way to do this now, but at the moment, I believe... Let's see. I'm not 100% sure on this. This is just a guess right now. Okay, input, public, override input, build input. So the player entity has a build input method that you can override. And I'm not 100% positive on this. I might be totally wrong. But basically you would override this and I think change or just set view angles to 0 maybe? Something along that. Something along that nature. And then manually control the rotation based on the movement, rather than letting it be controlled from the mouse rotation. Something to try. I'm not sure if it'll work. Nice fan, by the way. Thanks. Shit rotates. Oh yeah, okay, you messed me on Discord. Oh, okay. I might eventually need some apps and assets and whatnot, some shit made. I'll let you know. Alright, everybody. Stream's ending. Thank you all for joining. It was a fun stream. Made a lot of progress today. It was a good ass time. Hope to see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
When words are said, we'll regret. I can see the fire that we made just to save us. When we try to make up for never letting go. Said the things we promised not to say, then we break up just to start all over, even though we know this is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way to better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way to better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way to better. Let's go back. Let's start again to a place a long time